Zoom Lebron 3, Barbershop. Alright, so what's up, YouTube? It's another pickup video for you here today, and we have the Nike Zoom Lebron 3 in the Barbershop colorway. And I'm not really a LeBron guy, and these are my first LeBrons in 15 years. The last LeBrons I got was the original LeBron 4s. I got 2 pairs of those when they originally dropped, and those were the first 2 LeBrons I got. And then that was the 07 season, and they went to the finals that year. And then I was like, I was like a superstitious type of fan. I was like, oh, I bought LeBrons, they went to the finals? Never again. So, I hadn't bought any LeBron since then until these. And, I'm not a LeBron guy, but I am, a sneaker, enthusiast, aficionado, whatever you want to call it. So I was always aware of his shoes. I was always, paying attention to him, seeing what was going on from year to year. I'd keep up with him, even though I wasn't going to buy him. So I remember the Air Zoom generation when they first dropped. I remember seeing them in stores. I remember trying them on, and they felt hella comfortable. And obviously the Cavs colorways at the time were kind of similar to Bulls colorways. So, white, black, and red, black, white, red. I kind of like them, but I was never going to buy them. And then follow that up with the 2s. To me, which took a step back aesthetically from the Zoom generation. So I wasn't gonna buy them, but I remember hearing good things about them, like on-court performing wise. And then onto the 3s. Now when these dropped, I just started working at a sneaker store. I was a freshman in college this season when these were the new shoes. And I remember loving the design. I love the strong angles as far as like the sole. I love the straight part of the sole. This kind of has like a boot-like shape, but it still plays very well. Like on court, it feels great. I've heard good things about these as well. So I like the design, but it was really like these weren't quite enough for me back in the day to say, okay, I don't really deal with LeBron, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy them. But I always liked the 3s. I think my favorite colorway back in the day was the birthday colorway. They were like all brown suede with like gold accents. It was like brown and gold. It's a really nice looking shoe. But once again, it wasn't enough for me to say, all right, I'm not a LeBron guy, but I'll go ahead and buy them. And the 4s were the first ones that were, when they brought the foam posit to the shoe, I was like, okay, I'm not a LeBron guy, but I have to buy those. I like those enough to buy them anyway. So fast forward, I know the 3s retroed a few years ago, and for whatever reason with LeBron retros, they've been pushing the price up crazy, and I was not paying retail for any of them. I don't care what color dropped, and I wasn't able to, by the time they kind of, got discounted or available for less than retail, I couldn't find my size, so I wasn't really tripping over it. Like I said, I'm not really a LeBron guy, so I wasn't going to miss them like that. So then I saw these dropping, And for the most part, it's a pretty straightforward colorway, mostly black. We just got the hits of silver, which is, still keeping it neutral, and then just the black, white, and red for the, the barbershop thing, which is pretty subtle. So for the most part, these are, you can just wear it with neutral colors, and then maybe hit it with like a black, or like a red or a blue if you want to accent it a little bit. So for the most part, it's a neutral colorway. And then these dropped, and they didn't sell out. And I was sitting just waiting, took my time patiently waiting for them to be able to find them for a good price on the retail. And they're sitting on sneakers right now. As of right now, they're still sitting on sneakers, full size run, full price. But one of my local outlets got them in, and it was right before Black Friday, so they had like a sale in the store. So they were marked down from retail, plus they had like a percentage off, like how a lot of factory stores will have like an extra 20 or 30 off. So when they had my size, I was like, yep, thank you. Thank you. So I went ahead and copped. So these are my first LeBron 3s, third pair of LeBrons ever, first pair in 15 years. And I'm happy with them. I tried them on when I got them in the store, just because I didn't, not having them, I didn't have a clue how they fit. They do fit small. I actually tried, because this is a 13. Normally I don't go beyond 13. I'll do 13 and drop to a 12 and a half. But this 13 actually felt like kind of like snug, more snug than I would expect a 13 to ever be. And I tried a 12 and a half, and I was like, yeah, definitely 13. 12 and a half is too small. So if you are still looking or waiting for these to drop in retail, drop price, or trying to find a good deal on them, you definitely want to either go true to size, or maybe even go half a size if you're a wide footer. They definitely fit on the narrow side. And they look really bulky. They feel heavy in hand, but on foot they don't feel heavy at all. I would say they feel like a basketball shoe, but they don't feel as heavy and bulky as they look. So I'm definitely looking forward to wearing these quite a bit. I always wanted these, but it wasn't enough for me to get them back in the day. But this one, with this colorway and at the price I was able to get them for, I went ahead and pulled the trigger. So yeah, just let me know, drop a comment. How do you feel about the LeBron 3s in general, or just LeBrons in general? I know a lot of, there's a fervent debate between LeBron and Jordan. So I know sometimes, at least from the Jordan guys, may not really cross over to the LeBron stuff. I know a lot of people who, they say LeBron's the GOAT, but, they're lining up for Jordans and putting raffles in for Jordans all day still. So how many of you crossed that line? And, were these on your pickup radar? Just drop me a comment down in the comment section. And as usual, if you like my content, do all that good YouTube stuff for me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.